So, the crew system has been updated. I'm actually going to make a marker because I will probably stick this on YouTube. So, when you go into profile, it looks something like this. So, as you're aware, you can only ever now select 6 perks. So, I've already reset these. If I go into them, you can see that some of the perks have been merged into one. So, where's an example? So, sound detection, for example, still does the usual giving you indicator, but it also reduces the negative effect of stunning by 10%. So, in some respect, even though you can only pick 6 perks, some of the perks are combined into a single perk. So, on some perks, you can select it and you actually get the effect of 2 perks. So, like there you go. Designated target is another one. So you get to standard extends the time that they're spotted by 2 seconds, but also includes the Eagle Eye perk, where you get the identification of damaged modules after a 0.5 second delay. So, on the face of it, the crew changes look okay. Doesn't look as bad as it was because you know, even though you can only select 6 perks, some perks now have the effect of 2. And there's some new ones in it, like quick aiming. You know, so this increases your aiming speed by 2.5%, and concentration, which, you know, when fully trained, decreases gun dispersion of a stationary vehicle by 3.5%. This one could be quite a game changer, especially for TDs. I reckon this is probably a great perk for being on a TD. So, your driver has the usual things. You know, you got your basic skills, your repairs, your concealment, your brothers in arms. That's exactly the same. So we now have engineer, which is a new perk. Increases the top forward and reverse speed of a vehicle by 1 kilometer, and reduces the penalty to a damaged engine by 20%. Now, I believe that was already a perk. The last bit, the penalty for a damaged engine. I believe. Controlled impact seems to do the same thing, so that hasn't changed, and we've also got a new perk, reliable placement. When fully trained, increases HE shell damage absorption by 7.5% and decreases damage received from falling by 30%. Now, this one is an arty nerf. Because with this perk enabled, you're going to be arty's going to be doing less damage. If you have this perk, this skill on, you decrease the amount of damage that arty does to you. So there's an arty nerf right there. And the loader and radio operator. And usual perks. There's your intuition. And then now you get ammo tuning when fully trained. Increases the again. When fully trained, increases minimum potential damage and minimum potential penetration by 2%. So that's just going to make you do more damage and increase your pen. I mean, it's only 2%. But if you're in tier 10 and you find gold rounds that do 300 odd points of penetration, that's going to be a hefty bump up. You know, if you've got 300 average pen, actually no, because it doesn't increase the alpha, it increases the minimum. It won't actually increase your pen. It just means that you're less likely to low roll. Okay. We've also got close combat. When fully trained, decreases gun reload time by 2.5% at distance of 50 meters or less from enemy vehicles. So you're in any tanks that enjoy face hugging and getting up close and personal. There's a good perk. And perfect charge. When fully trained, increases shell velocity by 10%. So this just increases your shell velocity by 10%. That might actually be good for arty. Actually. So, yes. The perk system is... it's okay. It's not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. It's a step in the right direction. But I have issues with some... I have a few issues with some of the perks. This one I have a bit of an issue with. But we'll see in testing. But my biggest concern is this reliable placement. Just because it reduces HE shell damage by 7.5%. So that is your arty nerf perk there. Other than that, it's not too bad. I like the fact that some of the perks have been combined. So on some of the perks you get the effect of 2 perks with a single perk. So you theoretically get a free perk slot. But I'm going to say HE's getting another nerf. If the person you're shooting at has this, then yes, because that's what it says. When fully trained, increases HE shell damage absorption by 7.5%. So I'm guessing your tank will absorb 7.5% of the damage of the HE shell. In other words, it will do 7.5% less damage to you. So yeah, I suppose you would say, yeah, HE's getting another nerf. But that will hurt arty as well, because arty only fires HE. So it's a double nerf. So I reckon they should do this, keep this perk in, but just remove the HE part. Keep the decreased damage received from falling by 30%. Keep that. Arty fires AP2. They do, but you shouldn't fucking use it. I've done all the... I did the testing on all the ammo types when it first came out, when it was on the test server. and you do so much more damage firing normal HE. Even the premium HE doesn't really give you that much of an increase in damage caused. If you want to do damage, you fire normal HE. You also get the stun mechanic, so you earn yourself some XP that way. So if you're trying to mark Artie, you'd want to use the stun mounts because the stun assist that you'd get would help with your marks of excellence. There should be no reason why Artie fires AP unless you're in a Fifi. That's the only tank. So yeah, and there's your bonus perks because this has got because this guy is the loader and the radio operator, so gets to choose 3 bonus perks. So